Hello, friends. My name is Jenna, and I like to make and share things and talk about teaching and other stuff. Today, I'm going to show you how I made. Let me go all the way over here. I made this guy right here, this cute little dude. This is a snowman, and I'm calling this the mystery picture. And basically, all I do is make all of these cells the same size. I use the Lexan font to number the different tiles, and then I create a legend. So if you are curious of just about getting this winter picture document, I'll go ahead and put the link down below. But if you want to make your own, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. All right, so first I start with a Google document, or excuse me, a Google Sheet. If you are an Alice Keeler fan, she has a great sticker that says the answer is always a Google Sheet. And all I'm doing is I have already made the cells the size that I wanted. I just kind of messed with it until I got the size I wanted. If you hover over here when this is a document, your icon of your cursor goes from an arrow to an I bar. This is actually a video that's playing while I'm talking, so I can't necessarily show you because this is a screen, not the actual app. So I go ahead, and this is my favorite part, is the building of the image. And I knew in my head I wanted it to be a snowman. I wanted him to have a little hat, all kinds of stuff. So you can see that I'm futzing with it. I'm kind of deciding what's working, what's not. And I didn't want it to be a huge thing because the kids have to put in they have to change the color of each of these. So if you make 200 little squares, they're going to have to change 200 little squares. So I was like, okay, I like this shape. I like the size of this. So what I'm doing right now is I'm entering in the numbers. The whole point of the mystery picture is for students to correlate numbers and colors, and in a way, that way they will use the colors and the numbers to recreate this image. So as I build the image, I'm typing in these numbers, and I'll go ahead and skip ahead. And the other thing that's really nice is that it is a low-key, easy way to practice counting to 100. So here I am kind of figuring some things out, and now that I have it the way I want it to look, I am going to do the most tedious part, which is writing out the numbers that correlate with each of these colors. The way students are going to play this is the numbers are going to be here, but it will be completely blank. They will have to come up here to this fill tool, which is how I changed the background of these cells individually, and they will have to correlate what color goes with what number. So this is the most tedious part, and it's also the most error-ridden part. And if you make a big mistake here, it's no big deal. You know, the kids will figure it out, and then you can be like, oh, yay, I did it on purpose. Or you can say what I do, which is, I hope you weren't expecting a perfect teacher because you're not going to get her. So here I have, now what I'm doing is I went through and I highlighted all of the cells, and I have gone over to the fill tool, and I am going to blank it out. That means I'm going to click this tool, and then I'm going to click transparent, and that's going to erase the background color and leave the numbers. And that should happen any minute now. Oh, looks like I did something weird. So there you go. I'm highlighting, and now I'm going to go, oh yes, this is when I thought for a second that it was the numbers I was going to erase. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, what are you doing? How are they going to know what to do if it's not the numbers? Hello. So then I went through and I did it myself just to make sure. And this is a super fun activity that the kids loved. It takes a lot of focus, and which is great for I teach second grade. So anything that's fun that holds on to their attention but requires some focus is good for their little brains. And now that you've seen how I made it, if you make one, will you please leave it in the description down below? or a comment down below. All right, my friends, that is how I make mystery pictures. This one is the winter one. I'm going to be working on a Valentine's one, so expect to see that one soon. Please let me know in the description down below, how are you making learning fun? How are you keeping your kids engaged during the distance learning? I'm really excited to connect and learn from you. All right, friends, you take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.